everybody and welcome to a new video. We are officially back from France. We've actually been back almost a week now. We came back last Saturday night, so it's Friday now, so we've been home just under a week. And on Sunday evening, I just came down with the worst cold. Like, it was all in my head, I couldn't get up, anything like that, and Tom was getting headaches, and yeah. So we just did not film this week. We had a getting back to life work kind of week. We're officially back home, getting back into our routine of being home and getting back onto normal shift patterns, because my shifts, I took another Sunday off and then I had a couple of days off randomly, so I scattered them throughout this week so that I didn't have to rush straight back into work after being on holiday. And I took a couple of days off that I had working that were longer because I was so poorly. So I've only been to work 2 days this week. But yes, helicopter. But when we came home last weekend, we had Sunday off, booked off together because we were getting home really early Sunday morning. So we decided we were going to go and watch Inside Out because it's opening weekend. We haven't seen a film in the cinemas together in forever. So we went and watched Inside Out. I'll put my little clips in here. We've come to see Inside Out! Exciting! Which ones do you want? Do you want the coloured one or the see-through one? The coloured one, yeah. Look out!
Or do you want the sadness?
Pretty cool. It is the original emotions though. We went for Joy, and that's the cup, or you can get the see-through one, which has got the poster on it, the teaser poster with the new emotions at the bottom.
This is only
the originals,
but I think this cup looks visually better.
Yeah. Here we go.
They
drew a poster, which is really cool. We're at Cineworld and they have posters for Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. They don't often have the cups we want.
Bet you that's for members though.
I think it's just for the special screening. They hardly ever have the cups here that we want, so we're excited that they have this one. They didn't have the ones for Star Wars, but I don't think anywhere in the UK had Star Wars.
Only, yeah.
Yeah, but Odeon tends to do a lot as well.
Yeah.
In we go. We've gone for the one with the most legroom. I've never been this close to the screen before.
I did think that when you picked it, but never mind.
Never mind. I'm okay with this. And we both really enjoyed it. It was a good follow-on film, so a good second, the right kind of shift for age and whatnot. We both still really enjoy the first one. It's our favourite out of the two, but it was just as good, so it's not one of those like flops of a sequel. We did really enjoy it, and it obviously being a film that's based on a teenager, it still was very good for us and very relatable. So I would say the first one was very much like a roller coaster of emotion. It makes you laugh, it makes you cry. This one was very much like, oh my god, yeah, I feel that, like I 100% understand that. So they did really well, and it still had those funny like puns in it. So there was a bit, not to spoil, but there was a bit that was like a brainstorm, and it was like she was thinking of ideas and it was just a big storm inside the head. So that kind of thing, it had lots of those still. We both said that we would watch it again, but not like desperately, like you don't need to right away, but we both really enjoyed it. So if you are going to go and see it, or if you have seen it, let us know down in the comments what you thought, or whether you are excited to see it or not. But I'm having a big clean-up day today. I need to deflate Tom's birthday balloons. They were here from the 10th of April, so they need to go. But I've also decided to give our plants some TLC, and my dad is coming around. We mowed the lawn as well on Sunday before we went to the cinema, so that is kind of flattened a bit. It's very patchy and dry now because of the sun. It apparently rained every day when we were away, and then we've come back and it is just so blue, like sunny. We brought the sunshine back with us, so you're welcome. But anyway, yes, I decided to give my plants a little bit of sunshine this morning and a really, really, really good water. I got the hose pipe out and I've popped them all around on the side here and just watered them and then let them drain down the wall. So yeah, fingers crossed they've had a good drink after a week, I guess, of just sunlight, because we left the curtains open a little bit so they weren't in full shade. But I've also bought some more garden plants, and our garden's actually started to bloom a little bit, which is lovely. My dad's coming over today and we're going to tackle this bit up here. We need his big, what is it called? A strimmer. Need his big strimmer to cut it all back, and then I'm going to plant my buddleia that I've just bought in there. The other thing to do now that I have the energy is holiday washing, so There's one load currently in. This is stuff that I've already done, so I need to go put that away. Just the worst part about going on holiday is coming home and having to do all the washing. Although my mum did do a bunch while we were out there because they had a washing machine, so my mum has saved me half the job, so happy about that. I thought I'd show you super quick as well. I actually only bought one thing on holiday, and it was that Disney top that I found in that shop, which is this one, and I love it. So cute. It's all embroidered, which I love. But it's Mickey and flowers. It does say, find your inner peace in nature, in like little foiled text, I guess, which isn't my favourite bit. But I just love that it's flowers and Mickey, and it's all embroidered, so it won't come off in the wash. And it's just so simple, I love it. And it was only £12.99. Well, €12.99 as well, so even cheaper in pounds. But I don't know if you can get C&A online, but if anybody likes it, that's where it's from. And Tom was like, we could go to Flower and Garden and you could wear that. Okay, good evening. I have truly been influenced by Instagram. Like, I would never have bought something like this before, but I have truly been influenced. It's been shown to me way too many times, and I've looked at it too many times and been intrigued. So I relentlessly caved and I have bought the Luxe Lash Lift. It's like an at-home lash lift that you'd go get at a salon, but to do yourself. So I had seen this on Instagram so many times, and then they did a deal and I bought it. Whether it's an all the time deal or whether it's an actual deal, I don't know. But I bought it. So I've got three lash lifts for £30, which I thought was okay. That's okay. If it works, then that's great. £10 per time, that's great. But if it's rubbish, then never mind. But yes, and I thought I'd give it a go. And if you guys wanted to buy it, if it was good, then there you go. Inspired and influenced you too. But the cycle will continue. But I thought I'd give it a go. I have opened up the box, read the instructions, and essentially you get these little rubber things that you put on your eyelids that have different amounts of rubber there to make a different amount of curl, and you stick your eyelashes to it. You can tint them if you want, and then after a certain amount of time you pull them off and it will have curled your lashes basically. I have very straight eyelashes, so I wanted to give it a go. I wanted to do it before I went on holiday, but I didn't. I didn't get time. So yeah, I'm going to give it a go now, and fingers crossed it'll mean that you don't have to wear mascara and stuff all the time to feel like you look like you have eyelashes. So I thought I would give it a go with you guys, why not? Here we go, ready to look very, very silly. So I have to choose a silicone-y thing. Let's just go middle ground. So you get one of each. So if I like M1, I can't do it again. I'd have to go for the slightly less curly or the slightly curlier next time. Press down for 30 seconds to ensure it has stuck. I can do one at a time. So this is my eyelashes before. We'll see what they look like after. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. Apply the lash glue. Either I have very stubborn eyelashes or this glue is just liking the silicone and not my eyelashes. I'm now applying the lotion. It's not really going too well, to be honest. So when I did this one, I did this one. I don't think they're going to turn out very well. I'll be pleasantly surprised if they do. But they're now on step 2, which is the fix lotion. As you can see, I have pinned a lot of them up, but I feel like it is very tricky. I put the tint with my kit, so I'm going to do that next. Right then, let's see. Looks pretty good. But I don't. It's very late now. I started way too late doing this, so I'll show you again in the morning. But for a first attempt, I think that's not too bad. We'll see how they are in the morning as well. Okay, so next morning, and they are very curly. I would recommend, oh, I'm using my light, I can put this down. They are very curly. I would highly recommend doing them in the daytime, not in the nighttime, because as you can see a couple of them are at a funny angle and I probably would have seen better in the daytime. I did start when it was light and it just got dark, so just do it in the daytime or in the morning. But it was harder than I was expecting, so that's all I will say. But I feel like I'll be able to do the next time better now, and I definitely don't think I need to go as curly as this. I would start on the lowest curl and then do the next one as the next time as the next curly if you want it curlier, because then you know. And the other tip that I would give is to buy yourself some cotton buds, Q-tips, to do it yourself, because the little plastic thing that they gave you, and they don't give you many of the Q-tips that they provide, so I would buy a couple more. But otherwise, I don't think it's too bad. You definitely get better at a salon, but for a £10 lash lift, not too bad. Okay, ooh, I'm starting to watch Secret Diary of a Cool Girl again, which is what you can hear in the background now, which I haven't watched in ages, so yeah, I'm happy about that. It's the Billie Piper one, so. But anyway, it's a couple of days later now, so if you can hear the boiler, if anyone has any tips, our boiler is in this cupboard here, so whenever anyone's having a shower, or we're running the hot water for the sink, or anything like that, you can always hear the boiler, or especially in the winter when we have the radiators on, all you can hear is the boiler all the time. So anyone has any tips on how to make that less prominent sound in this room, apart from changing the door, let me know, because we are very interested. We are going to change the door because it's currently the ones with the slats in, so we will change it so that fingers crossed sound then doesn't leak through those gaps. But if you have any other tips, do let me know. But anyway, I'm on the floor, going to watch Secret Diary of a Cool Girl. I have decided it's time. I've got some time now. It's only 8:30, day off, got some daylight left. Going to sit and do my scrapbook. So me and Tom have this scrapbook, which I made for him. When was it? Our first year? Yeah, first year together. So I wrote this, which is a bit cheesy, and it's not really us now. So I'm going to cover that page up. But I made this scrapbook, and it's just all pictures, which is fine, but we both I don't know, it's fine that it's just pictures because I want to print the pictures off so that we have one, but I have these pin boards which were up here next to the desk, but I want to put a thing for my lanyards there. I want to put some sort of hook system or something where I can hang my lanyards, like anything that I get that's like a hangy thing, like a neck thing, like I've got my medal and stuff. I want to hang that up there, so I'm going to try and find something for that, maybe like a 2-tier system, but my pin boards were there, so I'm thinking I'm going to put all the relevant tickets, I don't know, little souvenirs from each thing with the relevant pictures, so it's actually a scrapbook, so we've got all of our things in here, because me and Tom are very, Tom is specifically very precious about maybe not sellotaping things or pinning things. I'm not. What are we going to do with it again? Most people put them in the bin, so I'm just going to put them in. I'm just going to do it. So yeah, I'm going to take all the pictures out, get my Google Photos up, and again, maybe I could do them a page at a time. Because I think this page, which is one of our first pages, so look at baby me and Tom. We don't have any souvenirs from this, I don't think. So this is fine. I can keep that page, maybe just stick the pictures down a little better. And oh, look at tiny Tildy. Tiny Tildy. And tiny Nora. Look at that. Just stick the pictures down a little better maybe. And then when the souvenirs start to come in, stick that there too. everybody. So it's a couple of days later now. I'm going to try and get this video edited to get it out today actually. So it is now the weekend. I have had a very busy week at work because all we've had this week is end of school private hires. So classes coming in and watching films to celebrate leaving school or end of term or something like that. So I have been doing long days, some days 13 hours. So long week this week. But I've been trying to do my scrapbook where here and there where I can. I need to print a bunch more photos out. So what I was trying to do was take everything off of my pin boards that were on my wall up here and put them in with pictures in the scrapbook. Half of them I could. Half of them I've realised I haven't even printed the photos out yet. So I can't quite do that just yet. But I've been going through my Google Photos to use the dates and times and whatnot to try and put them in order as well, because I can't quite remember which bits came before which, if that makes sense, especially like lockdown years. So yes, I've really enjoyed it though. I've enjoyed going through and just doing it while watching some TV and taking some time away from my phone, away from the computer, away from like everything. Just letting my brain relax a bit and go through some old memories and stick in some stickers. And yeah, these stickers I've actually had. I went into town the other day and I bought them. They're pretty cool. Some from Poundland and some from The Works. So I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find cooler ones online, which I might do. I've left some pages like early on and some pages later on without words and things on so that I can find some cooler letter stickers and stick them in. And I also need to get some like, I don't know, sticky paper and stuff, or just like pattern paper so that I can stick them in. Like when we've been to the beach, I want some like blue kind of wavy looking paper, just because it at the moment is just stickers and pictures. Like I'd like to have some bits in the background, like where the brown paper is and there's nothing on it. I don't want there to be much brown paper. So yeah, but I think it's looking pretty good and it'll get there. It's taken a long time for me to do that, so it's getting there slowly, and I'm sure throughout the summer when I need a break from my brain being in kids film mode again, Inside Out, Despicable Me, Minions just kind of send you a little bit crazy sometimes, so that will relax my brain. So maybe I'll order some on Amazon Prime Day, which is coming up. So yeah, but I am now going to get myself changed. I'm going out with my mum. We're going to bingo because she won a free session of bingo, so we're going to go and do that. But I woke up yesterday morning and I was so happy, look. I have been wanting this for so long. Are you ready? My leaves are getting holes! So it turns out that new leaves grow, and they grow to look like the classic Monstera leaves that you know and love. I thought, and Tom was convinced, that my plant would just have leaves that were this shape forever. It turns out, as it grows and gets more mature, it gets holey leaves, which is what I thought. So I'm so happy. And it's getting so tall and bushy, which is also making me happy, because I'm hoping that it will kind of fill this space a little bit. I'm going to get a stand for my monitor to go on, because it's a little bit low. And then fingers crossed I'm going to find something for my lanyards to go on this wall. So then that will fill this space up here. And then I think I could move this here, and then my plant can grow all nice and big there, and it'll be great. Hooray! But I was so happy. I honestly came down, because obviously they curled up like this for a really long time, and I came down one morning and Tom was like, what? Because I actively gasped. I literally walked in and the leaf was like hidden like that other one, but I was like, oh, my new leaf has come out, and I was like, oh, because it's got a hole in it, which is, I know, silly, but I proved my point to Tom that they will get holes. So, but it also means that I'm looking after my plant correctly. It's great for me. So, yeah. Anyway, don't know if you wanted to hear about my plant update, but you got it anyway. All of my plants are getting quite big. Like I need to train this one to go in a specific place. I need to put a picture in that gap up there, which I could print out some stuff from this year, to be honest, and put something up there. Or we might even get some more souvenirs at some point from some trips or whatnot. So fingers crossed something got there, but then I can train the plant to go like fully around that wall and it'll look really cool. And maybe I can intertwine fairy lights up there and stuff and it'll look really cool and cozy. And yeah, I need to tidy the desk, get more better like storage stuff, And then for underneath as well, I need to figure out a place to put my sewing machine, because that's kind of just taking up the space under there. To be honest, I kind of need taller legs for the desk as well, because my feet, my knees don't fit under it. So yeah, all in a day's work, fingers crossed so I can get that done. But I'm going to head off now. I'm going to get this video finished, get it out for you guys. I'm going to get this video finished and out for you guys, and then head off to bingo with my mum. So I will see you soon. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you've had a great week. I hope you're all excited for the summer holidays, and we will see you in the next video. Bye guys.